In this video, we will outline how to effectively use libraries as a care provider and/or librarian at your practice. Please note that all personal information in this demonstration is completely false. Also, be sure to check with the account owner to determine whether or not you have the appropriate permissions before proceeding. Any questions should be directed to support@maternityneighborhood.com. Topics that will be covered in this video include creating and managing libraries for your practice, assigning and adjusting the visibility of libraries to your clients, and managing the library auto-send schedule. To create a library, click the practice level menu to the top left of the screen and click Settings. Click the Libraries tile to bring up the library's main screen. In the top right corner, you will click the green New Library button to get started. After entering a name for the library, you will have the option to check the box next to Visible. This means that the library will be visible to your clients in their profiles. Once the box next to Visible has been checked, you will also see an option to check off AutoSend. This will also add the library to the AutoSend schedule and by default will be sent to clients. You do have the option to change this in a client's settings on a case-by-case basis, and we'll go over that a little later. Next, add resources to the library by clicking the green Add Resource button. Please be sure that you have already added the resources you are searching to the practice level library. Otherwise, you will not be able to add it until you do so. Once you have found the right resource, click Select to add it to the library. Repeat this process for any other resources you would like to add, then click Save Changes. You will now be taken to the Practice Library screen, which lists all of the different libraries you have created. To edit or delete an existing library, click on the title. You will now see the options to edit and delete in the top right of the screen. By clicking Edit, you will be able to add new resources or remove existing resources from the library. You can also rename the library or change its visibility in AutoSend settings here. When finished, click the Save Changes button. If you would like to delete a library, simply click the Delete button in the top right and confirm that this is what you would like to do. Keep in mind that once the library is deleted, it will no longer appear anywhere in the system. Next, we will go over assigning libraries to a client. This can be done when adding a client to the system, editing a client's settings, or adding a new episode of care. Please keep in mind that sharing will need to be turned on in order to see any of the library options. When adding a client who is pregnant, libraries can be made visible by checking the appropriate box. Notice that when visibility is checked, the AutoSend option can also be checked. If your client is not pregnant, you will not have the option to make the library visible. This is because the AutoSend feature is only for pregnancy episodes. Once you've updated your client's information, click Save Client and finish the process. Next, if you would like to update an existing client's library settings, navigate to the Client Settings page. Here you will see the same options as in the previous method, as long as sharing is turned on. Once you have finished, click Save Changes to update the system. Lastly, if you would like to add a new pregnancy episode of care for a returning client, you will see that the same options to update their library settings are available. As before, if this is a non-pregnancy episode, you can only adjust the library's visibility. No AutoSend options are available in this case. You can view all of the libraries you have created by going to the practice level library. You can do this by clicking the main menu in the top left corner and clicking Resources. You will now see a libraries filter to the right of the screen. Checking any number of these boxes will update the list of resources to show only those assigned to the libraries you have selected. An option to sort this list from conception to postpartum or vice versa is also available in the filters panel to the right. Finally, you may want to attach a library to a message or a comment. Care providers with librarian or resource sender permissions can attach a single resource or a single library to a client and practice level message. You can do this by clicking the green book icon. Once you find what you would like to attach, click Select and add it to the message or comment. I hope that this video has been helpful in understanding the libraries in Maternity Neighborhood. If you have any questions or concerns, please direct them to support@maternityneighborhood.com.